What to do with a big doofy Cheez It? It's fine by itself, but is that audacious enough? Does it climb to the heights of hubris that this kind of content demands? Well, I say no. I say, let's make a Crunchwrap Supreme with the big doofy Cheez It, just like Taco Bell. Look, a Crunchwrap isn't too complicated, but if our goal is to elevate and make great, we gotta do the hubris thing, which is to make it all from scratch, and that's gonna start with tortillas. Now, I know I already made these before, so we're gonna kind of speed run this process, but it starts with 3 cups of flour in a bowl. Add salt, 1/4 cup of vegetable shortening or lard if that's your thing, cut the fat into the flour till it forms some clumpy sand-like texture, then add a cup of water, mixing thoroughly and kneading till it comes together into a smooth dough ball. Add more water if it's too wet, more flour if it's too dry, you get the deal. Cover it and let it rest for 1 hour. Next, we're dividing into balls, which are preferably even, but I'm immediately goofing it up because I refuse to weigh things when it's fully reasonable to do so. Don't be like me, weigh your dough balls. Some of these are going to need to be actually slightly larger than the other ones though, so make mostly large ones and a few small ones depending on how many crunch wraps you intend to grace your guests of the elegant dinner party with. Actually, I love that idea. An elegant multi-course dinner party where exactly 1 course in the middle of the whole thing is inexplicably a homemade Crunchwrap Supreme with a big doofy Cheez It inside. Please someone do that. I give you my blessing. But like every other course has to be fancy. It has to be completely out of the blue for this dumb thing to exist in it. Okay, now we roll them out nice and flat. You're kind of looking for that stretchy right there. That's a good sign that your thickness is right. Now, it's onto the awaiting hot surface to cook for 1-ish minutes depending on how hot you can get it. Flip, cook for 1 more minute, and store in a towel. Perfection. Now for filling, I'm not really a big ground meat taco kind of fella, so we're gonna do carne asada, which is dumb, I agree, but again, my main thing is to baffle those around me who are stick their pinky up as they sip champagne fancy. That's what I live for, the weird concerned looks. And yeah, carne asada is another thing we've done before, but we're gonna do it quick again. So, we're making a mojo marinade, which features 1 chopped jalapeno, most of a bunch of cilantro, the juice of 2 limes, the juice of 1 orange, plenty of chopped garlic, and 2 pounds or so of steak, thinly chopped into bite-sized portions. Mixed together with a little bit of olive oil, the actual oil, not Popeye's on-again, off-again girlfriend. Cover and let marinate in the fridge for 4 to 8 hours. Perfect. Alright, yes, I'm padding this video out with avocado salsa too, but honestly, this stuff is all well worth it, Crunchwrap or otherwise, so give it a shot. For avocado salsa, it's a lot of the same stuff as mojo marinade. So a bit of cilantro, some lime juice, maybe a jalapeno if you still got some garlic, but that's more or less where the similarities end. Avocado salsa is its own thing, and it's not guacamole either, sort of. Anyway, let's slice up some avocado and aroma tomato, add a bit of red onion, finely chopped, then a sprinkle of salt and pepper, and a splash of olive oil. Okay, I guess that bit's the same too, but this salsa is good. By the way, it's the lime juice that helps avocados stay green and fresh longer, so remember that little tip. Wait a second, is that a cast reunion of Boy Meets World I hear? Haha, no, it's a large yellow onion which I'm thinly slicing and caramelizing in a cast iron skillet to finish our carne asada meat in. Now, we didn't film that bit, but if you want to see it, there's another video where I do tacos. Check that out. Wink. It's like product placement, but I'm forcibly throwing my own videos in your face out of necessity. Okay, time to assemble the Avengers, or whatever. In this case, the Avengers are what is essentially a hexagonal crunchy quesadilla from one of the foundational fast food places in the United States of Meowaca. To put this all together, let's first lay down one of our larger tortillas, then a quick bed of shredded pepper jack cheese. This feels structural as much as it is a flavor component, honestly. Next, a bit of that carne asada, which looks mighty fine, then a bit of shreddy letty with tomato slices, since I think that's how Taco Bell does it. Honestly, I'm not sure, I've never had one. Cool, this looks like it's working. Now we're gonna add our freshly retoasted Cheez It. Great, that looks just as big and doofy as I imagined. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Add another small tortilla, fold it up. Okay, getting a little awkward on the dismount there. Steady yourself. Onto the heat now, seam side down first, into some awaiting melted butter. Let it toast. Flatten it out a bit with the spatch. That's nice. Flip it, toast it, park it, cut it, serve it. Yes! It's a Crunchwrap Supreme with a big doofy Cheez It and a side of avocado salsa. This is amazing. Food, art, and ingenuity, the likes of which only corporate fast food could invent. And here I am, basking in the warm light of its glory. And honestly, it's not that good. Kinda takes away a lot of the good qualities of both foods, like the Cheez It's not as good and the taco's not as good. Alright, well, Taco Bell can't win them all, right? Bring back that taco pizza or whatever. I've never had that either. I haven't been to Taco Bell since I was on a road trip and I accidentally started like the ice machine from the fountain thing and it just dumped ice literally everywhere and would not stop no matter what I did. It was horribly embarrassing and it was on a road trip and my friends never let me forget it. Anyway, yes, this was a lot of work for a really dumb outcome, but believe me, this is a situation where the individual parts far outweigh the sum of their whole. So try them, really, just try and make them separate. Thanks for watching. If you have a specific thing you want to see, let us know. We've gotten some requests, so I'm probably going to give those a shot pretty soon. And if you subscribe, you'll never miss it when I butcher your favorite recipe. So long! Big Cheez It. I got a big Cheez It.